viewers, and talk about another big story of the day. A mother is in mourning, a wife is on the board, and a 31,000 crore empire stands divided. This corporate soap opera has everything: love, loss, power, and a potentially poisoned legacy. Sanjay Kapur, businessman, auto tycoon, actor Karishma Kapoor's former husband and son of industrialist Surinder Kapur, died on 12th of June 2025 in the UK. An alleged bee sting during a polo match led to his heart attack. The business and socialite circle mourned his tragic death, but a month later, his mother, Rani Kapoor, says she isn't convinced. She's calling her son's death sudden and suspicious and claims she still hasn't got any answers with regards to the circumstances surrounding her son's death. Rani Kapoor is alluding that while she was in mourning, the boardroom moved on. Sanjay's mother claims she was forced to sign documents behind closed doors without understanding what they really contained. In an emotional and a sensational letter to the shareholders and board members of Sona Comstar, she not only has sought deferment of the AGM by 2 weeks, but has also made a series of damning claims. In fact, let's take you through the contents of her letter. Allegation number 1. Sanjay Kapur died under suspicious circumstances. Allegation number 2. I am not getting answers about my son's death. This is a mother who is, still, trying to come to terms with reality, has written in the letter. She's also claimed some people are trying to usurp the family legacy. Another allegation is that she was forced to sign papers she could not really understand, and she never understood them. Allegation number 5, in mourning, was compelled to sign documents. Another allegation is she was coerced into signing papers behind locked doors. And she's also claimed that contents of the documents haven't been revealed to her. Then she's also claimed that she has been totally denied access to the accounts, and she's been left to mercy of select few for survival. So that's the situation that she is dealing with right now. Now, the insinuation is clear. Someone moved fast while she was still in shock, and that someone, she suggests, is very close to the family. Is she hinting at Priya Sachdev, Sanjay's wife? Let's listen in to what Rani Kapoor's lawyer has to say.
Sir, there's been a letter that has been circulated and has been sent to the board of directors of Sona Group, where Mrs. Rani Kapoor has made that AGM should not be held. Would you throw some light as to what that letter is and what was the intent behind that letter?
So Mrs. Rani Kapoor is the head of the Sona Group, is the head of the Kapoor family, and was a sole beneficiary to who the late Sri Surinder Kapur had entrusted the entire estate. He was the founder of the Sona Group when he passed away. Mrs. Kapoor is compelled to write this letter because of certain situations which have unfolded in the recent past, leading up to the death and immediately in the aftermath of the untimely death. And at the heart of it lies that she's deeply disturbed at the death being just treated as a freak accident, while the truth does not meet the headlines quite often over here, because there seem to be quite a few circumstances surrounding the issue, as I said before, as well as after the death, which are leading to grave apprehensions in her head. And she's very sure that she's going to fight till she discovers the truth of what's really transpired over here.
So it has been mentioned that the death that happened was under suspicious circumstances, and the letter also mentions that while she was in mourning, certain documents were signed by her. Would you throw some light on that, what had happened?
The letter is quite explicit about it, in fact. She has stated that immediately after the death, while she's in mourning, immediately, in fact, in a few days, she was made to sign letters, not explaining what the letters contained, not made to read, understand what they contained. She was in deep mourning. I mean, it's an 8-year-old lady who is losing her only son at a ripe young age, and a son who was really, the beacon of her eye, so as to say. So in that disturbed state, she was made to sign documents. She has chosen not to disclose Beyond that, who made her sign, what made her sign, or how it was done in the letter, for obvious reasons, because she doesn't want to point fingers at this stage. She's still looking at gathering all the information and ensuring that this does not turn into something that could hurt the family. So her endeavor really for writing the letter was to caution the board and the shareholders to say, maintain status quo, don't go any further with this. She's the representative of the Sona Group. She's the head of the family. She needs to be conferred with. Do not rely upon anything that's being purportedly being done with her sanction or authority. And I think she was duty bound to inform the company about this.
Sir, since that AGM, that letter has been circulated and she has plead that the AGM should not be held, if in case the AGM takes place, are you guys referring into any litigation or any kind of legal action, this thing?
Well, the letter towards the end does state that she's requesting for the AGM not to happen at least for 2 weeks. And she verily and genuinely believes that the shareholders of that company and the directors of that company would pay heed to her being the largest shareholder and representative. And if they choose not to, then she will have to sit down and decide and evaluate what her options are. But I think that the letter itself, the way it has been drafted by her, makes it quite clear without naming anyone that she's hoping that better sense prevails. She's able to get things in order for the family and make sure that her grandchildren, all 7 of them from Sanjay and her 2 daughters, they are well secured, and there is, the company is kept secure as well.
Viewers, while Rani Kapoor hasn't really named anyone, the words, the references and the insinuations she made in her letter are all hinting at one person. Let's once again take you through the details of the letter and the references that possibly hint at Priya Sachdev Kapur, who married Sanjay in the year 2017. Remember, just 11 days after Sanjay's death, she was appointed as additional non-executive director on the board of Sona Comstar. Now, this company is one of India's leading auto component giants, now also making new moves in the EV space and China. As per the company CEO, Priya's new board seat represents a 28% stake. Let's take you through more details of the letter, where references like select few, some people, certain directors are raising eyebrows. So here's what the mother has written. Left to the mercy of a select few for survival, some are trying to usurp the family legacy. It's a bid to appoint certain directors in company. Nothing told or explained or discussed with me. Certain people are calling themselves largest shareholders. Certain people claim to represent the interest of the family. Perhaps the developments that have taken place after her son's death, she's not happy with them, and that's what she is talking about in this letter. She's also said that the documents executed by me are under coercion. I have not nominated any person to come on the board. Haven't given any person to represent me in any role whatsoever. No one has the right to represent Sona Group's interests. She's also claimed, I am the only authority to represent the interests of my family. She's also gone on to say in this letter, there are various gross illegalities that have surfaced in the company. Let's now go across to my colleague Deepankar, who is joining us live right now for more on this. Deepankar, now this is sensational, the kind of details that have emerged in this letter by Rani Kapoor, late Sanjay Kapoor's mother. Give us more details. Have we heard anything from Priya Sachdev yet, or anybody else from the family on this entire controversy?
Well, yes, this is sensational, and as of now, we have not heard anything from the family, but the claims that have been made by Mrs. Rani Kapoor in the letter are sensational, where she has claimed that the death of her son was highly suspicious and under unexplained circumstances, and she has not been able to receive any kind of relevant answer or documents that could explain the incident, where she has not named anyone in the letter, but she has made certain references where she has been saying that she has been left to the mercy of a select few for survival, and she has not been given access to her accounts, and that certain some ones have chosen this as an opportune time to usurp the family legacy. So these are very sensational claims that she has made and had sought that the AGM should be deferred by a period of 2 weeks. She had also stated that in her letter that she being the largest shareholder of the company, it would be a clear case of mismanagement and breach of trust by the company if the AGM goes through, if the AGM meeting is held. So these are very sensational claims that she has made in the letter that she has sent to the shareholders and the board of directors.
All right, Dipankar, appreciate you joining us with your inputs on the story. With this, we will slip into another very, very short break. We'll be back with lots more. Stay with us.